are now tuned in to this week's episode of our podcast. Today we are going to interview some of the greatest and most influential minds in our field. By sharing our collective expertise, we will show you how to harness, control, and use your own skill set to achieve ultimate success and live the life you want. And now, please welcome your host.
Welcome on back to the Anomalies podcast, everybody. I'm your host, Tanner, up in Wisconsin. We have the full crew with us tonight. TA out in Nebraska, Flags down in Indy, Trash Man on mute down in California, or out in California. We have Marco, who looks like he just came from work. He's wearing like the whitest or white guyest polo I've ever seen. And a special guest, friend of the program, and our recurring guest, Marnee Miller. How the hell are you doing?
That is me. I am doing great. I'm so happy to be here. I miss being on a podcast, and I'm so glad you guys had me on here.
All right. First
Just
things
being on a
first.
podcast. Wait, did something happen?
Oh, yes. Something happened.
You quit the podcast.
No, I got kicked off. The podcast got deleted, got the name changed, got everything done, and cheers. So here I am, podcastless until you guys.
Well, we were the first, weren't we?
We were.
You were the first, and I was so nervous. I remember being so freaking nervous, and I like literally blacked out, and I just remember laughing so hard and being so inappropriate the whole time, and Todd was just sitting in the background like, what the fuck did I let her just do? And then he's like, oh, you want to start one? I'm like, yeah, of course.
Then you got called into work, which was
I did. And I was like blacked out. I think I drank a bottle of wine. Shocker. But like,
well, that's the same Marnee we expect for this one. We just have fun.
Lights out.
Be a great guest like you were last time.
Well, this was filled like up to here before I got started. So I'm like,
since this is an audio podcast, that's like a gallon. Well, we do, but most people could watch it on or listen to it on audio. So he's downing like the.
It's like the exact same as For Life then, because none of our videos ever got posted either.
Well, we post them. We just don't really get many views.
Most of our traffic comes through audio.
Nice.
Right.
Nice. I love it. Love it. Well,
the boys today, in anticipation for this, Marnee, put together like 5 random questions.
Okay.
A lot of hypotheticals. Turned into a lot of would you rathers like we were back in middle school, but I feel like you'll fit in with that. Is that okay?
Y'all know Would You Rather is my favorite game. So, of course, I'm very ready.
Is there anything you want to say first, or should we just jump right into topics?
Marco asked me off podcast, off audio, if you will, if there was anything that was off limits, and I said no. So I'm willing to answer all and any questions to the best of my ability. And if I don't feel like answering something, I might just say something along the lines of, I have nothing professional to say.
Well, we don't have anything professional to say ever. So
yeah, I was about to say this is the least professional group. I totally didn't pay attention to the
someone works.
I didn't realize this.
All right.
What?
First question. You guys ready?
Okay.
Ready.
All right. You have one button. You get to push a button, and someone will bring you anything you want for the rest of your life. What item or thing is coming when you push that button? I don't get what's so funny.
Woodbridge Chardonnay.
What? Chardonnay.
Woodbridge Chardonnay.
All right, so that's
immediately
the most predictable answer.
Yeah,
anybody else?
Laughing. I was like, duh.
Hold on. What would be one thing that you could push that we wouldn't expect you to say?
Marbreads.
Is it like food? Like, are we thinking like
Whatever
food and stuff like that?
Anything you want. A pair of jeans, don't matter.
You're a huge dog lady. I'm surprised it's not like a puppy.
Oh, dude,
shit.
that's a whole nother conversation because
there's nothing off the topic.
Currently, I am like so done with animals. I'm so sick of them. But no, there's 5 dogs at my house right now. Like, I'm like sick of dogs. I don't know. I really
fucking signed up for this life. What are you supposed to feel bad for you?
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like,
No more dogs.
I might love dogs, but when they all die, I'm taking a long ass break from dogs. And I say
what
that,
everyone
and I'm like,
says.
3 days later, I'll be like, look at
Yeah.
this puppy.
Spoken like a true parent.
God, if I pushed a button every time I got a pair of like black leggings, that would be
There
great
you
too. Or
That's a
chocolate
practical
covered
one.
raisins.
what?
Chocolate covered raisins. I'll take those too.
Pretty much the same thing. All right, I'm just gonna jump around the horn. Trash man, you're on mute for some reason. So I'm picking on you.
I'm on push to talk.
I don't know what that means, but what? Answer the question.
If I could push a button, it'd probably be like a fruit smoothie, which is random.
What?
I don't know why.
get
I love smoothies.
I've been making so much
Like more
smoothies
than
through COVID.
anything on earth?
Dude, I've been on a fucking smoothie kick. I'm with you.
Dude,
More than any. Tanner,
I don't think
tell
you
me when these fucking
understand.
cheese. Hold
No,
on,
I'm
hold
not.
on, hold
I'm
on,
not
hold on,
saying
hold on.
my answer would be
A
smoothie.
fucking smoothie, bro?
Yo,
Everything you can pick, a smoothie?
bro.
Hey, Marco, what can you throw in that smoothie if you choose? A little
Bro.
splash of
Fucking
vodka, a
alcohol?
little splash of
Cantaloupe.
Yeah, but he doesn't drink like that. A
Honey
fucking
do.
smoothie, bro?
No,
But
but
you
I
can.
put G Fuel in my shit to wake up, so that'd be nice right about now.
G
Jesus.
Fuel. What's G Fuel?
It's like an energy supplement.
It's like what the kids are calling Coke nowadays.
Basically,
it's
it's
gangster
little
fuel.
kid Coke.
Because he's so gangster
G Fuel.
with his smoothies.
Oh yeah, dude, it's awesome.
It's secretly code for GHB.
I have a fucking tub of it. Like,
All right, you unpush. We're done with you and your G Fuel. TA, what are you doing? What you're pushing a button? What are you getting? This is going to be the easiest weed answer all day.
Old Wisconsin beef sticks.
Oh,
Whoa.
beef jerky.
Oh,
Did not
solid
expect
answer.
that one.
Hey,
I have
Great
spent
answer.
a lot of money on beef sticks recently, and I'm addicted.
That sounds so good right now. I'm starving. I want that right
You know-
now.
push the button, TA.
Push the button. Send it to Indy.
Yeah.
Won't sound right.
Do you know what I really enjoy about this right now? None of us have said stuff that would like make us money. It's just like wine,
Yeah.
smoothies, fucking beef sticks.
I think we're all assuming that the money is not important when there's food or booze on the table.
Right.
But do you see how much other things make us happier than money does? Like, I think that says a lot
Black
about all
leggings.
of us.
Black leggings.
Fucking, are you serious though?
Oh my god,
A smoothie?
dude!
Yo,
you need
a
to come
smoothie-
up to Mikasa. I will fuck you up with some smoothie knowledge.
I get it. You know what? I get
Yeah,
it. They're fine.
it's a
They taste
smoothie.
good. But
Marco.
over anything,
Marco, doesn't a good strawberry banana smoothie sound good right about now? If
No,
fucking
that's
does
so
to me.
bland.
No.
You gotta church that up.
Oh, I
You
love
gotta do like
strawberry.
honeydew plum. You gotta do
Oh,
weird
fuck.
smoothies.
That would
I did-
kill me.
I did like a kiwi something smoothie the other
Of
day.
course
it
you
was
Oh,
fucking
that
lit.
sounds awesome.
When
All
was
right,
the last time
mute
anybody
yourself.
ate a? When was the last time anybody ate a plum? Like, are you?
All the time. Plums are like my favorite fruit.
I like all the
shut the fuck up. I don't even remember last time I saw a plum in the store.
Me
Dude,
neither. Where
plums
do you
are
even
fucking
find
awesome.
them?
You should just have plum trees near you.
Aren't prunes like the things that make you? Aren't those just like dehydrated plums?
Aren't they the dried up?
Uh,
What?
Yeah, you sound like a robot. We should move on from plums. This is not exciting.
I love prunes though. They're really delicious, actually.
Oh yeah, now you're gonna go off about prunes.
I
Black
could push a button-
leggings. Just remember.
I could push the button and get a prune every time too. That would make me happy too.
Okay. Keep those BMs moving.
I hate me. Ugh, go on.
Good
All
thing
right,
we
next
like you, I
question.
suppose.
Uncalled. No, not next question. We've only answered it. Half of us have answered. Flegs, Marco.
I was gonna say like a good solid cup of coffee. Like not
See? There we go. That makes better sense than a fucking smoothie.
Bitch, I don't drink coffee. I drink smoothies.
with G Fuel. No, but like
Yeah,
a
you
good
might
cup of
want to
coffee
clip that.
is good. A good cup of coffee is good any time of day. Morning, night, hot, cold. I could drink a cup of coffee anytime. And if it's
You couldn't
just
pay me
right,
enough.
let's go.
Do you like Starbucks coffee?
It's fine. Like I have it. Where I work downtown. Actually the Starbucks at Capitol and 15th is in my
Yeah.
I work. That's my parking lot, and I get it a lot because it's convenient. But is it my favorite? No.
No,
My
I don't
wife's
like it
addicted.
either.
My wife is addicted to Starbucks.
Really?
Oh yeah, big time addicted.
What does
Like
she
level
actually
3
get
grade.
coffee or does she get like a drink? Like a
She
like
gets, I don't know, it's a venti ice with no ice, 4 and 4.
oh, so she drinks a shit ton of espresso.
Oh
So-
yes,
She drinks a coffee smoothie.
So she's gonna get
bitch, it ain't a
diabetes at
smoothie.
30.
It's just liquid that has too much bullshit. I don't care how you. What's wrong with the smoothie? What?
Nothing is wrong with the smoothie, but how could that be the number one thing you can think of a button? The purpose of the button is you can get anything you want any time of day, and you picked a smoothie.
Since
Yeah,
Marco's
think about-
talking so
think of-
much shit, what does he choose?
Well, think about it, Marco. Okay, if I could get a smoothie delivered to me, I don't have to dirty up my blender. That saves me time. I could
That's
just
it
have
right
the
there.
smoothie brought to me. It's all about convenience for me.
That's
I
fair.
love smoothies.
So
I
not
don't
only
want to clean up the
is
bullshit.
a smoothie your favorite thing, you actually are buying them and making them for yourself.
I'm not
So he's
buying them.
pushing a
I'm
button.
making them for myself. If I have a button to push, and I can just be like, "Hey, smoothie!"
You do.
right now.
It's the one that says "start," motherfucker.
Yeah, but then I gotta clean this shit afterwards.
Cleaning blenders is a huge pain in the ass. So
Yeah,
takes-
the
It
blades.
takes a
and
hot
all.
sprayer and a fucking dishwasher. It's fine.
hot
But what if I
sprayer.
want another smoothie afterwards? Huh? Maybe you have a different
So-
flavor.
Maybe
There's
you
a
have two
lot of
daughters who always
calories
drink
in
your
smoothies.
smoothie, and so you have to make one for yourself too. Marco,
Marco?
what's on your button?
I
bud?
my two answers are very obvious.
Banana bread.
Marijuana.
A blunt, specifically.
Marijuana,
If I had to be
marijuana
very
accessories.
specific, because if I had to get just the nug, like I still gotta grind it and I gotta clean up, like.
Bitch, and you
Like
made
the
fun of me for
smoothie.
a smoothie?
Like a smoothie.
But hold on,
Go in the damn dishwasher. Come on.
you can have a blunt in the morning. You can have it at lunch. You can have.
I
it
can
at
have a
nighttime.
smoothie in the morning. I can have a
But
smoothie for dessert, bitch.
yeah, but if you took I don't know. I guess if we did a poll, like I feel like the potheads and the white moms would fight over the smoothie and weed debate. But then
Oh,
you
I-
have some that do both. See, if you marriage both of them, I could do a weed smoothie.
I really don't understand. I really don't understand your hatred of smoothies right now.
I don't have a hatred towards smoothies. I'm saying of all the things that you could pick, that's just a really fucking.
Yeah, we just
awkward
think
one.
it's absurd that out of everything in the whole, not mind you, I chose Raisinets and black leggings, but the smoothie, fuck the smoothie. Marco, what's your
Yeah, no
second
kidding.
one?
My second one is appropriate as I could possibly make this. Would be a fucking taco. Just give me a taco.
Like a vagina?
Well, you know what? I hadn't thought about that, but
You
I
didn't
meant
describe what color of
it's
taco.
like
edible
Pink
vagina.
taco, sure.
I guess
Fish
those
taco?
tacos are also edible. I meant like a food product taco
Well, you said I'm gonna make this as appropriate as I can. So
because
I'm
I'm
like,
Mexican, motherfucker.
oh,
Are you getting like some street
Why is it
tacos or
inappropriate
like
for a Mexican to like tacos?
What sort
No,
of?
no, I said
stuff in-
as appropriate. Like I'm culture appropriating myself.
I don't see race, Marco. Chill
Oh,
out.
you know who says that? White people. I've never heard a black person or a Chinese person or anybody else say, "I don't see color."
They sound racist.
Oh shit! Go get your
Oh,
Bernie
sorry.
mittens on.
Tanner? What's your answer?
We promised.
All right.
We promised.
I thought of the one I had going in.
Oh,
What?
Nope.
Your
you
blue
just
shit
completely
out
cut
Just
out.
stop talking.
Your mouth
The
was
internet-
moving, but there was
The internet denied you there.
Is it better?
now. It is.
Now,
Yeah.
Okay. I had two. Well, I had one. Made a lot of sense, but then you guys got me hungry. So the first one is pull tabs.
What?
Ah,
Just
yeah,
oh,
unlimited pull
just
tabs.
at the bar. Just
I love when I go to the bar. I love pull tabs. The first two pull tabs I ever pulled in my entire life. I was 21, barely. $599. I never pulled another one. A few weeks later, $599
Damn.
at Johnny's Bar, in River Falls, Wisconsin. No free ads. Shout out though. They call me lucky. Like I have a nickname. The owner calls me Lucky. All
Nice.
the bartenders call me Lucky. Fucking love pull tabs.
How many would
Feed
how
that
many would you
addiction.
get per button push?
Just
Just
one.
one?
Yeah, but I
You
can
can
push it
push the
forever.
button again, Marnee.
Yeah. And then the second thing is, now that you guys have been bringing up all this food, chili cheese dogs. Oh
Boom.
my god.
Solid
favorite
answer.
food.
Solid.
Yeah.
I got
Thank you, Ronnie.
fucking
It is a
fat.
solid answer, not a fucking smoothie.
Bitch,
Let me ask
I
you
drink,
this.
I drink smoothies more often than probably anyone here.
I doubt it. I
Uh,
make one with every supper.
What?
Same.
I'm on a
That's a lot.
diet.
Is this a fucking smoothie podcast now?
It
How,
is.
how do we not have a sponsor?
I've been doing smoothies since every supper since like the Monday after Thanksgiving.
Only eating a smoothie for dinner?
No, I eat it with other food,
With.
but it's how I choose to eat my fruit.
Going back to your
Same
chili
here.
cheese dog, does your chili? So this is kind of a sidebar question, I guess, to everybody. Do you enjoy beans in your chili?
Yes.
If
Yeah.
I'm eating it in a
1,000%.
bowl, yes. If it's on a hot dog,
Yeah, I was
doesn't
about to
matter.
say.
It's fine if it's on a hot dog, but it doesn't matter.
What the what,
Agreed.
Is chili not beans and meat and tomatoes and paste and
Like,
You can put in
if
whatever
you go
you
to like
want.
A&W or Coney Island and get chili, they don't have beans in it.
really?
Yeah,
I'm just not a
even,
big beans fan.
it's a great chili debate of every
What's the
year.
one in
I
Cincinnati?
don't think it's a debate. I think real chili
Skyline?
has to have beans.
There's a skyline here in fucking Castleton. Like
If you're eating chili out of a bowl, of course it has to have beans.
Yes.
If it's on a chili cheese dog, I say optional.
True.
dude, Tanner, I don't want to take away from chili cheese dogs or whatever, but I keep forgetting that you're from Wisconsin. Are you okay? Like
For
that
what?
the Packers.
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
There it is.
fuck. Oh, I did not expect it to come from her, bro.
No, I'm good, but thank you for asking.
Good.
That was out of legit concern, though. Like we would
I'm-
have just been giving him shit.
I'm a huge fan, but I always come to grips with reality before every game. And I don't let games ruin my day. I don't ever claim to have a heart attack like Ronnie. And
I wish I could be like that.
you could be. You just choose not to be.
I care too much about stupid things, okay?
Whatever.
Did you
I'm
guys
weird.
see the post that was like the Wikipedia search for the NFC Championship game?
No.
So if you like on Wikipedia and you search like the NFC Championship game, it says the NFC Championship game is the annual championship game of the National Football Conference where a team gets to win against the Green Bay Packers.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's a low blow.
It's hilarious.
Hey, hold on, Tanner. Ask her what her favorite team is.
What's your favorite team, Marnie?
Which I have Urban Meyer now.
Oh, the Jaguars? Hell yeah. I like the Jags.
Oh, that's
I
actually
hate
pretty
Urban
solid.
Meyer, but I mean, I like the
I
Jags.
hate Urban Meyer too. Hate him.
When I was blogging, I almost wrote. I still have it saved on my computer. It's like an 8,000 word blog on why I think Urban Meyer's the actual Antichrist, but I decided not to put it out there.
I just
I
don't
would
like
love
him,
to
but he
read
wins
that.
football. So
And then
that's
he
what I
claims
want.
to have a health condition and quits.
Tanner, you got to drop that the fucking Friday before his first game. You got to do it. Just fucking
maybe.
do it.
I don't know.
Do it under a pseudonym.
It's suited. Yeah, I could.
But maybe
There you
he
go.
like you remember like I keep seeing all this stuff about how like Gronk retired because he didn't want to go to the Detroit Lions, right? I keep seeing all this stuff. So maybe like Urban Meyer like retired because he didn't want to do what team wanted him to do, you know?
I think it's because he didn't want to get recruiting violations at whatever
Right.
college he was at.
Like my alma mater, fucking University of Arizona.
You went to the U of A?
Yeah.
Yeah. You like this?
What is happening right now?
Gee, that's the most epic thing
That was
in the
like some
world.
go-go gadget.
I feel like I
right
needed
there.
a picture of
For
that.
everyone listening, Marnie was like very discreetly backing up away from the screen, and then she reached into the fridge without looking and just grabbed this 2-gallon bottle of wine
I really love
while
how she
still
knew
talking
exactly
about the
where it
Antichrist
was.
Urban Meyer.
I mean, that's one of the most impressive things in the world to know exactly where the bottle of wine is in the fridge. Just be
Well,
like,
when you
yep.
have 3 things to feel around wine, and wine, it's pretty easy.
There's food
True.
in there too. There's also, I keep staring at the freaking, I have a thing of chocolate covered raisins, like literally across the counter from me, but I
You can
cannot
have
reach
some.
that.
You can
Reach
have some.
it.
Well, go get it. See? We're making dreams come true.
You should.
We all
Got it.
answered that question, right?
You should be a motivational speaker with that, Tanner. Go get
Yeah, I
it.
should. The last episode, Mike the Exterminator ate like 14 different types of candies while
Oh
doing this.
yeah, he
He
did.
had
You'll fit
Laffy
in just fine.
Taffies.
He was
had
drinking out of the
chocolates.
faucet.
This is the most amazing
Hey,
thing.
He's a
he used to
recovering
be-
Scientologist. You got to give him a break.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Is he is he friends with Tom Cruise?
Nah, no.
He
No,
just
they-
went to their rehab. He didn't actually fully
he got put
join.
in their rehab.
There was like a whole heroin thing. That's why
You
the
listen to
candy
the last
thing-
episode. We won't have to recap it. We'll
Thank
get
you.
more views. It'll all work out.
Yeah, I'm gonna go listen to the last episode because now I'm really curious on how he ended up in Scientology rehab.
Oh, you gotta listen
Now-
to the first time he was on.
True.
He went through all of it, and
Are you
yeah.
ready for the next question? Next time.
Yeah, we are. Sorry.
All right. This one came from Ronnie, I think. Would you rather have front row handicap parking for the rest of your life or have to park 600 yards away from any store or building, but you get 10% off of everything at the store for life?
600 yards though.
How far are you willing to go?
I'll go first. I'll
Can
easily
we-
walk.
Can
I
we
know-
put that
I-
in perspective? How far? 600
I know
yards
what-
is
I know what
6
Marnie's
football
gonna say.
fields?
600 yards,
Yeah.
that's
6 football fields. Yeah.
18,000 feet. So that's what? Just 3.5 miles?
18,000 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
5,280 feet in a mile.
400 yards is a lap around. No, it's a lap and a half on the track.
So
like 600
it,
yards excessive.
Am I wrong?
Yeah, you're
so
wrong.
it's like a quarter. It's like 0.33 miles.
It's about a
something
third
like
of a
that.
mile. Yeah.
600 yards? Am I fucked up?
100-meter dash is a straightaway, and a turn is 100. So it's
600
400
times
yards in a
3?
lap or meters.
1,800 feet.
I
Tanner,
was about to say, I'm way
I have
off
admitted on
that
this
thing.
podcast a number of times that I am not a math guy.
Tanner was just like, you're walking 16 miles to the grocery store, but you get 10% off.
That's
your
why I was all on handicap spot. And
It's
gonna
about a
tell you
third
this
of a
much,
mile. How about
10% is
that?
not enough. I will always take the handicap spot.
Oh,
It's almost a third of a mile.
I would definitely take 10% off.
Fuck
No
that.
question.
No
give me the
way.
big old
I
Costco
knew-
cart, load it
I
up,
knew
and
Marnie
I'll
would
push
do
it all
that.
the way to the
You
back.
Marnie's
people
all
don't
about
live
them
in
deals.
Wisconsin where if you have to run in during a snowstorm, you have to pay 10% to get dried off.
No, no way. 10% off of everything all the time. Fuck yeah.
No.
Fuck yeah. 100%.
Everyone else with Marnie on this one.
Oh,
I think so,
I totally
yeah.
am.
I'm
Yep.
at 10%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
I
take
want
10%.
the discount. I'm cheap.
Moving on. Would you rather your house be 100 degrees Fahrenheit or 33 degrees Fahrenheit year round?
100.
I saw that coming.
If
I
you
feel
know.
like it's easier to put stuff on than it is to take stuff off. So I go 30, whatever.
I have
I'm
a
with you.
question. I have a
What?
question. Can I build a fire in my fireplace?
That would
no,
make your
the
house
temperature
not
of the
33
house-
degrees.
I don't. You could if it was like 0 degrees and then it got up to 33 because the house is staying 33.
Okay. I didn't know if it was just like the thermostat had to be at 33.
No, the house itself is either 100 degrees or 33 degrees.
Right. Ambient air temp.
100.
I'm taking 33.
What would you sleep in? A fucking
My ice fishing gear.
Jesus.
If it was just me, I would take the 33. But I do not want to hear my wife complain about the 33. And I've got 2 little ones. And I feel like 33 would be almost.
I hate to say
I'm going to have to take the 100.
100 is, everyone's complaining, sweating. It's all bad anyways. I'm going to take 33. My wife would fucking hate it if our house was 33 degrees, but I mean,
I think she'd also hate it if it was 100.
no shit. That's what I'm saying. Me and my coworker argued about this for fucking 45 minutes one morning. And he's like, no, dude, it has to be 100 degrees. And I'm like, there's no way in fucking hell your fat ass would want it to be 100 degrees year round.
Plus,
You could like fan yourself. You could.
Nah, I hate heat. I couldn't live in Florida.
They call me the vanilla gorilla. I don't do 100 degrees very well.
The only reason why, I said 100 immediately, but now being a female, I'm like, maybe not, because like, how do you sleep? How do you sleep in 100 degrees?
You don't.
Well,
Like-
think about it. If it's 33, that's just sweater for me.
Well, for me, like there's a big difference between a California 100 degrees and an Indiana 100 degrees too.
Yeah,
Like an
humidity.
Indiana humid bullshit 100 degrees is way worse than when I went out for my brother's wedding and it was 107 and he got married in the 107 degrees and it was bearable. So I could deal with the California 100 way better than an Indiana 100.
But 100 degrees, like in a house, is 100 degrees in a house.
I could not sleep if it was 100 degrees. That is just not happening for
So
me.
here's what I'm doing to get around this. Keep my house 33, but I will be at the bar a whole hell of a lot during the evenings. Not
Yeah, because you also got to think like
you come back with a good jag on, get some good sleep in 33, and get the fuck out of there.
yeah, that was
Could
kind of
pass out
like
in 100 degree weather.
the loophole that one of my coworkers came up. He's like, I would just not spend a whole lot of time at home. I would just sleep at home.
What are you doing, TA?
I've actually like slept in 33-degree weather because our house was out of power during an ice storm, and it got down to like 26 degrees, and I slept with like a winter coat on, and
You
it was
like freezing pipes and shit?
it was the worst. It was like we eventually we waited 3 days, and then we went to a hotel, and it was that bad.
Dude.
So like 33 degrees year round is like super uncomfortable. I'm going with the 100 and opening up the windows.
See, he knows.
Open up
That's
the
from
window, get the
experience.
draft.
Can't do 100.
I can't believe you lasted 3 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, what would you do with your pipes and stuff? Like y'all would be fucked.
I'm guess. Well, 33, you're good. If it's always 33, nothing's freezing.
It's not freezing, yeah. How about
So-
this?
Sorry,
Can I do
Mr.
33 at night and then 100 during
The
the day?
question. I didn't write the question. The question is 33 degrees. What do you mean, scientists? You don't know that 32 degrees Fahrenheit is freezing cold, Marnee? You're a nurse.
Pipes
I'm like
are
a
insulated,
fake.
bro.
I'm like a fake nurse though.
Don't sell yourself short.
I just do operating room shit. I
You
just
took
cut you
organic
open.
chemistry, I'm guessing.
Mm-mm.
Okay, you took A and P?
Mhm.
Nat and Phys? Okay. Nurses don't
Yeah.
have to take chemistry?
I have to take chemistry, but not organic chem.
Really? I had to take
If I wanted to go get my
Organic
master's,
chem.
I would have to though. That's a
It's-
boring conversation for me. But I could go on and on about it because I love it.
That's like me talking about my insurance. I can talk about it and people will go to sleep. So
I know.
Marco's back. You already said you're taking 33. Let's jump on to the next one. So this is a Marco question, I think, and I want to say it was influenced by prison, but I don't know for sure. But if you had to eat one meal for the rest of your life, no variations, what meal is it going to be? And if it's a 5-course dinner, sum it up, huh?
Well, I started it, so I'll just say, if it's a meal, it would be like chorizo and eggs, rice and beans. And if I can't have all of them, it would be chorizo and eggs.
All right. That's simple.
Yep.
I hate eggs.
Well, fuck you too.
I'm not a
I'm
big
allergic.
eggs fan, but I love chorizo.
Yeah. All right. This food conversation. Mine would be either Panda Express, orange chicken with the lo mein, or Hawaiian pizza, but not with ham, with bacon and pineapple.
Nice.
Actually sounds really good.
Those would be
So-
my two.
I've never been to Panda Express,
Same. I've never been there either.
and I had one across the border.
Been like once, but
I had one that was 2 blocks from my dorm in college.
Marnie's gonna explode. She looks like that meme of that guy who's like,
Dude,
Very good podcast. Mark.
Panda Express was on my meal card when I went to Arizona. Like that was probably the best part about Arizona. Panda Express orange chicken.
It's so good.
College at a restaurant.
My God.
Yes.
Panda Express is all over Arizona, though. It's wild how many Panda
It
Expresses
is.
I've
That is
seen
true.
there.
I have one
You
in my town. It's so good.
It's so good. And you have to get a Mountain Dew when you get it, though. Like, you can't eat Panda Express without a Mountain Dew. It just...
You got to be all the way
Truth.
fat.
Oh, God. Marco, go to Panda Express.
I will.
Well,
There's
guys.
one. There's one right across the. Next time I'm in Moline, which was today, I would have went there, but I didn't know. Next time I'm there, I'll go.
Orange chicken. And, like, don't even be upset. I know this is going to sound absurd. Don't even be upset if the orange chicken isn't fresh, because it's 100% better when it's, like, sticky and old.
Yes. Orange chicken in general is better that way.
Orange chicken's Bree's favorite, so I will get her orange chicken, and I will try something else, and I'll try both.
It tastes like sugar chicken, dude. It's like the best thing ever.
It's
Flex, what
really
do you-
good
what do you-
college takeout, fast food, Chinese food. That's about it. It's not even great Chinese food.
No, but it's delicious.
Not at all.
Flegs, what do you do for your one meal forever?
So I feel like I'm gonna have to mix up some genres here. So I'm going to be grilling my own steak with a side of some Thai food, and just to get some of the spice in there. I love some good Thai food. I haven't decided which. We'll just say Thai food, and I'll stick with whatever one I pick. And then probably to drink a really good, just a really solid
Smoothie.
beer on draft. It's got to be a draft beer. Although a smoothie is delicious.
Really
I'm gonna
good
go with
plum
a-
kiwi smoothie.
Yes.
A really good draft beer. So a steak with some Thai food and a beer.
Are
I've
you
also never had
drinking
Thai food.
coffee right now?
So this is a coffee mug. It's a travel mug, but it's specific only to my alcoholic beverages, because when I want it to stay cold, but I don't want it to get the coffee flavor in there. So this is my mug that's only for alcoholic beverages.
That's fucking dedication.
That's
Low
most
key, I love that.
significant
Yeah.
bad thing I ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
You know what works really well in this? A smoothie.
I would love a smoothie in that cup. Great
It
smoothie
stays
cup.
cold.
Oh my God.
I only ever put
What do
whiskey
you
in
eat
here,
for your
so
final or your one meal for life.
Teriyaki chicken, either from Panda, or if I can't have that, chicken lo mein, no vegetables.
You just
We're going together. We're going together
hell's
every
going on?
day for the rest of our lives.
you sure you don't want Tyler? You sure you don't want Big Daddy's Pizza from Denver, Colorado?
Tag teaming it with you again, yeah, I would.
It was this.
That sounds
fucking
so dirty.
big.
That does sound really
You
good.
know, we
You guys
had
are
to tag team
teaming.
it.
How big
It
are
was
you
this
tag teaming
big.
that?
It
It was
was
this big.
literally as big as like a top of a stove.
No, it was bigger
Oh,
than top of the
good.
stove because I sent a picture.
Oh, that's right.
You
It
guys
was
are sending
36 inches across. It was a 3-foot across pizza.
Trash man, did
Was
you
it
answer
two-sided? So when you guys double team on that big giant.
I
They
got
Lady
his.
in the Tramped that shit.
We're still stupid.
that? Trash man, what are you eating?
I'm getting street tacos from the taco truck
Yeah.
in my area, and I'm getting a platter of those motherfuckers, and I'm just gonna down all of them, and probably a nice big draft Coors Light because I'm a white trash asshole.
It's a patio pounder, though. That's fine. That's
Oh,
fine.
I love it. And that's a weird thing. Like, I love draft Coors Light with tacos. I just have to have that. I can't drink Corona. It has to be Coors Light for some
See, I have
reason.
to drink Pacifico with tacos.
Good
Only
call.
Pacifico.
So,
It's delicious.
Have to eat
so
anything with tacos.
hold on. I need this on record. Marnee, are you gonna fucking train, plane, or bus your way here this summer to hang out
Can-
with us?
Wait, has Tanner answered yet?
Oh shit.
Oh, Tanner,
No,
go ahead.
let
What you eating for
Tanner
the rest of
answer.
your
Do
life,
it.
bub?
You
Do
tell
it.
someone was a co-host of a podcast, huh? The only one with etiquette around here.
I didn't know you were gonna
Hey,
fucking answer.
asshole.
I was the fucking host, by the way. I was
figured
the
it.
fucking host.
I
Yes, you
figured it was.
were.
Oh, I apologize. I wasn't even thinking of 4 Life. I was thinking of the 1041. My bad.
I figured it was just gonna be like cheese or something.
No. I've thought about this. I've answered this question before. All right. Obviously, chili cheese dogs. I'm going from Portillo's. On the side, I'm doing crab rangoons from the Chinese restaurant in La Crosse. And then to drink, I'm doing a glass bottle Sundrop, which is a soda. I don't care if
Nice.
you have heard of it or not, but it's
Yep.
awesome.
Is that like squirt?
Similar, nah, yeah,
Eh,
they're both a
It's the
citrus.
orange squirt.
They don't taste anything like it, but
Yeah.
it has like
I
actual.
love squirt.
It has like
Dude,
actual.
Tyler and I are literal like we are together on this
I
eating
have-
stuff. I'm here for it.
I have
The
Ruby
best food
Red
to have
too.
was the best food to have with squirt is Funyuns for sure. Squirt and Funyuns is such a good combination.
Dude,
I love
I don't know if I
Funyuns.
want you on this
Ah.
podcast anymore.
Onions.
What is?
That's
I
like
fucking
breed.
Is this the
love
fucking
Funyuns.
generation that you're? Or is this what we have to look forward to, Ronnie?
What's that messed up thing that Brie likes? Grape
Chocolate,
jelly and ravioli or something.
No. Lamb and tuna fish. No, it's chocolate donuts and grape juice.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what,
Psychopathic.
yeah, dude, you thought Brie was
Psychopathic.
cool. Then you learn she's an actual serial killer.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
like she dips donuts
Powdered
in
yeah.
it.
donuts.
Oh yeah, powdered donuts, chocolate donuts in grape
Yeah.
juice.
Dude, Bree's smiling ass would come up to me and be like, "Do you want to try this?" And I would just look at her and be like, "Uh huh."
Yeah. You know what? I seen that happen. I did see that happen.
Yeah, he did see that happen. Bree's just so happy and like encouraging. I'm like, "Yeah, that sounds great. Let's fucking
Right
do
now,
it."
you should just text her. You should just text her and be like, "Donuts and grape juice?" Question mark.
You're like, "Are you fucking cray?" I will text her.
It's weird.
So Marco asked me a second ago if I was gonna bus, plane, or train my way to his new
Because
home
she can't drive.
because I can't drive. So I really want a bus. Like I'm not gonna lie, I really want a bus
Yeah.
because I think busing would be super fun. I don't know, or a train, but I think a bus would be more legitimate because I don't think a train would go through Iowa. But I don't know.
Galesburg, it's half an hour out. We had this conversation, but you probably don't remember.
Did you like?
No, I do remember,
driving
but
for Lent.
Huh?
You give up driving for Lent? What?
Yeah,
No, I
yeah,
can't- I
Marnie.
can't-
Why don't you tell everybody?
I can't drive on highways. Like I
You
like
choose not to drive on highways?
Religious?
I just can't because it's like super scary for me and I have extreme panic attacks and I have to pull over because I can't, like I have huge freak out sessions for it. Like Todd one time made me drive to Nashville because he had to stay up late editing. And by that, I mean watching Peaky Blinders or some dumb shit until 5 o'clock in the morning. So he made me drive to fucking Nashville and he slept the whole time in the car. And it was like I was living in a 100-degree house. I was sweating profusely the entire time, like couldn't breathe. I was like, tears were in my eyes. It was horrible. It's horrible. I cannot drive on highways. The semis, the bridges, fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that.
Completely empathetic, sympathetic, whatever that word is. That means I understand that that's a legitimate fear or issue you face every day. I mean that. Couldn't you just like get high and drive? Everyone else does it. I have anxiety and shit.
I don't smoke.
Because she's a nurse and the thing.
I mean,
don't
for a
smoke.
road trip, you can't just get high for like the road trip.
See, when I get high, I am like the exact opposite of what you would expect would happen when you got high.
Oh, are you a paranoid one?
I'm not, I guess I would be paranoid, but like I'm just on, like I overthink everything 100 times more. So if anybody said anything, I would get totally silent and be like, you are weird. Or like, I'd be like, this is awkward. Or like, I'm not like paranoid. I think everything's weird and awkward. Does that make sense? Like,
No,
I
I totally get that.
I can't socialize in those situations. I think I'm not paranoid. I just think everybody's fucking weird. And
Everybody is
I'm not
fucking weird.
paranoid. The walls are just talking.
I don't even know how to.
So if you live on the north side, there's a highway with all the underpasses and the roundabouts. Do you just avoid that highway
Keystone?
going south? Well, 31 Keystone. Like,
oh, I don't take Meridian. I'll take Keystone.
okay.
Like,
I was gonna say
here's my favorite story. So John lives close to me. He understands. So like 31 is a big road that we have here in Indiana. And they just redid it. So now it's all roundabout. So there's no more stoplights on it. And it is fucking phenomenal. Like it flies so fast. It's awesome. Blah, blah, blah. Great. They created this huge overpass though to get on the highway. And like, I mean, it's gigantic, right? And so the first time they built it, I was like, fuck it, I'm going to do it. This is so bomb. I get halfway up the on-ramp to get onto the overpass. I stop. I put my car in reverse. I back up down the on-ramp. I go the opposite direction. And then I turn around and go back. Well, what, do you want me to call them fucking flags? Are we really messaging in this group right now?
I don't want to interrupt your story.
Well, that's distracting.
I saw Tanner's aha moment, and I was like, I know exactly what he's thinking right now.
Is that what everybody calls you is flags?
Yeah, flags, John. Yeah, flags.
You said John. I was like, fuck. Do I know John? Like, is this person, like, is that a brother or like a new boy? I don't know who John is. Like, shit, I'm left out. And everyone's like looking normal.
You
like,
are left out.
You told everyone else about John, but not me. Oh yeah, flags.
These
It's
on-ramps sometime are super long, and I don't know if did you get on the one that went way up high as well? Like,
yeah, to go on 465 east.
Yeah.
And so I backed up and went west, and I went to Michigan Road and turned around.
The best part about this story is she backed up and went around to do whatever. Please ask her to explain her vehicle.
I drive the exact same car as cops drive here in Carmel.
A white Ford Explorer with tinted windows.
That's lit.
And the windshield is tinted.
I have like basically 5% tints wrapped around my car, so like I can barely see
It's
out
a
of my car.
legit cop car. So if you saw a white Explorer with tinted windows pull up in an on-ramp and then back up, you're like, oh shit, somebody's about to go down. Nope, Marnie's just fucked up, can't drive on the interstate.
Nope, yeah, I'm just an idiot. Do you want to hear an awesome story about me and my cop car though?
yeah.
Nope.
So yesterday morning, I was slightly late driving to work. Like I got called in early to do a liver transplant, and I was kind of tired. And so I fell back asleep after my phone went off. And I woke up and I was like, oh shit. So I flew outside, whatever, got everything ready and left. I was going 67 in a 40. And the police officers around my area are not the kindest. And
Well, there's nothing else to do except for pulling over suburban
except for
moms,
pull us
so-
over in my city. Yeah. So I got he turned his lights on. I was like, fuck. And I pulled over immediately. I handed him for some reason, I had everything in my glove box. This has never happened. I haven't been pulled over in probably 10 plus years. I handed him my insurance, my, whatever
License,
registration
yeah.
and my ID. And I was like, I'm super sorry. I know I was going really fast. He went, yeah. Walked back to his car. 3 minutes later, he came back, he handed me my stuff and he said, I'm just giving you a warning. Have a good day.
Yep.
That doesn't happen.
Pays to be a woman.
27 over the speed limit. 27. That's court. I would have had to go to court.
Did you mention
You
the
lost your
word
license.
liver transplant?
No.
Wow.
Because I would
Not
have
a
thrown that
single
out
thing.
immediately.
No.
This is
And
not a sexist comment. This is just statistics. 7 out of 10 times a female tells me they got pulled over, it ends with that very similar scenario that you just described.
Really?
Yep. Good
Oh,
for
I
you.
know.
I mean, that's awesome for you gals. I'm pumped for you. I hope
That's
I'm.
reckless driving. Like I was like, I'm gonna get like 5 points on my license. This is gonna be like a $500 ticket. I'm gonna have to go to fucking court and explain like all sorts of shit. And no warning.
So I love. Hold on. You know, I'm gonna fucking poke the bear right now. Everybody talks about women's equality, but there is absolutely benefits for women that men do not experience. Thank you, Tanner, for bringing that up.
Please name one.
Some obvious,
I have been
obvious problems too.
I have been pulled over and went to jail well and above beyond to take on all that heat for y'all women. So, I mean,
We also don't have to pay cover charges at bars.
there's that. And you get free drinks on top of that. What the fuck? Guys
Yeah,
buying
yeah.
you drinks, and then it's fine. It's all good.
cut in line for the mechanical bull.
Exactly.
Marco,
I'm the anti-feminist, so like you can. There's nothing you can say that'll make me be like, yeah, fuck you. No cover, no tickets, free drinks, maybe some free mozzarella sticks. You know, like whatever. Send them my way. Here for it.
the way Marco was just talking, he sounded like this guy that I ran into at a kegger in college who was bitching about the $5 cup charge at the keg.
Yeah.
He's like,
What
"Oh
the
yeah,
fuck?
women drink free," and this guy's like, "What? Women drink free? What? Why do I have to pay $5?"
Women drink free. I'm Caitlyn Jenner. Where's my fucking cup?
Blatant sexism.
Oh. Did everybody answer the one meal for the rest of their life question?
I think so. Yeah.
That's a great segue. Bad host here, but that'd be the perfect time to make sure you're covering all that food with some Dano seasoning. We're gonna pay some bills here, Marnee. We announced last week, brand new sponsor alert. Want to thank everybody who listened and did use that promo code Anomalies, danoseasoning.com/anomalies, or use the promo code. We had plenty of orders coming in. That was awesome. We really appreciate every single one of you doing that. But if you're faced with having one meal for the rest of your life, you need to shake it up just a little bit. Dano seasoning, you can go with the spicy Danos or the original, low salt, no sugar, great for any diet. We would love for you to follow that link that we will be posting all on our socials. Marnee will even be sharing it on our Instagram and everything like that. If you want to support us, support an awesome company like Danos, follow them on TikTok with over their 1 million followers. We'd appreciate it. And the next question I got to ask you guys is, which one of us five, Marnee, you get to answer first, would be the best co-pilot on a road trip from Spokane, Washington to Miami, Florida? Now you
All right.
That was weird.
I'm picking two because I'm choosing Tyler because he likes all my same foods. And so it'll be like super dog easy to make stops with him. Like, we'll be like, where are we going? Panda, duh. Or like, what are we getting? Squirt or Mountain Dew or fucking it'll be like super easy. And the second one is Marco, and I can't say why on the podcast for legal reasons, but him and Bree know.
Hey, we have a good time.
Kidnapping.
So those are my two choices. Sorry. That's it.
Sorry for what?
No, that's
Partying.
great choices.
Sorry for partying and eating Panda
Hold
Express.
on. So you are going to come hang out this summer.
No, yeah, for sure.
Cool.
Are you kidding? I'm
my
going to show you how
boss-
bad I am at pool.
My boss and best friend has an indoor pool, heated. It's great. It's all great. Good
Am I
time.
allowed to bring the? I know. Am I allowed to bring the new boyfriend, even though y'all are friends with Todd?
Oh, you
So-
have a new boy. I thought that
Here-
was John.
So we
I thought I was out of the loop.
No,
Oh
no,
my
I'm
God.
married.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think. It's
Oh
my
no,
boyfriend.
not you, Flex. I meant the new guy's
The
name.
new
was
John. The new John.
He's John.
No, his name's Matt.
okay. Wait, hold on.
He couldn't church
So-
it up a little bit. Man.
Matthew.
Biblical.
Like Saint Matthew? How do you church it up a little
First book
bit?
of the New Testament.
Two
Oh,
things.
no.
Two things. No, not Jimmy Carter here.
That's fair.
Or, no,
Those are
that
my
was,
dogs. Those
it
are
was-
my
no, It was Jimmy
dogs.
Carter. It was the other one. Who was the other one?
Nixon, you idiot.
Yep, that one.
I was gonna
Oh,
say
so,
Ronald
two
Reagan,
things.
so we're
Moron.
crushing.
Ronald.
Political
I'll address
talk.
the first. I'll address the first one first. You are more than welcome to stay here. I would like you to know that Todd is supposed to be coming to Davenport in March 4th.
So I'll
And-
not come March 4th.
Well,
Good.
so he's gonna
Good.
be he's probably gonna stay at the new house the next day. I don't know if he's hanging out that weekend, but I think he was gonna stay at the house.
As
so,
he should.
I have
so
a feeling Marnee is going to be busy that weekend.
right. So what I'm saying is, as long as you don't mind that Todd also stayed there before you did,
Okay, well,
we're
fuck.
cool. Also, more importantly,
What?
Well,
Why?
more
are you worried
importantly,
about fucking cooties or something?
Yeah, I was about to say, is
Yeah.
Marco in kindergarten?
If anything, then I'm
Cooties.
covered with Todd Cooties still.
They
to
live in the
this
same
day.
city. Everything.
I know I was there. I've been there. Anyways, but more importantly,
Marco's
If-
like,
if you're-
watch out for the cooties.
stop it, smoothie boy.
He's just downing wine right now.
If you're bringing the
Shocker.
boyfriend, make that motherfucker drive.
No, that's what I was gonna say. He'll drive. He'll drive.
That's fine.
Why
He'll
did you bring
drive.
that up in the first place?
Right.
That wasn't a question in the first place.
Can I just
Question
point
was
out
like,
that Marco has never invited any one of us to his house at
I asked
He
Tanner.
invited me.
all? Ah, okay.
It was for Brittany's birthday, but he did invite me.
Yeah.
Here, I'll say it. I'm gonna call him, but Flex, I'll just sit in the back seat. Like, be like driving Miss Daisy, and then we'll go together.
So,
You are all,
so wait,
What?
so me and Matt are going to be in the
wanna
front
talk to you,
seat, and
you
you're
don't
in the
sit
back
back.
seat.
No, like you and your wife. And like, if Marco doesn't want Matt to come because it'll interfere with his bromance with Toad, then like I'll drive Miss Daisy with you and your wife.
Okay.
Can I ask, like, are you and Todd just not friends? Like, you're not in each other's lives? Is that a fair enough question to ask?
The last time I spoke with him, he asked me to not text him anymore.
Sure. Okay.
So, no, I haven't talked to him in quite some time.
Okay.
But that is not a decision that I have made.
That's fair.
But I mean, I know, like, I don't know. Like, I know breaking up in relationships are hard for everybody. So everybody handles it in different ways. And he just said, I don't, like, for myself personally, I don't think it's right for us to be talking right now. And so I haven't reached out. I mean, I've wanted to about a bunch of things, like dumb things, like his family. I still talk to his parents all the time. But like, I just found out that the writer of Peaky Blinders, the writer of some show is also the writer of this movie that we watched together one night in the shed. And it was the worst movie ever. It was with Matthew McConaughey. And it was about this like whole movie about his son. Let me know if anybody has seen this. And he had a son, and his son was playing a video game. And the video game was basically like he was playing this video game about somebody dying or whatever. I don't know. So it was the writer of this movie, and the movie was so bad. And Todd and I got shit faced out at the shed watching this movie and thinking about how bad it was. But then remembering how like good Peaky Blinders is. And like, I wanted to text and be like, can you fucking believe this? But I can't even say that. You know, like, I don't know. Like, that's kind of what sucks, is that we were the best
Friendship.
of friends.
Yeah.
And I want to still be able to talk to him about that, even though we aren't together. And I had like really like thought that was going to be a thing. But after like the podcast, that was kind of some animosity and whatever. So I wasn't very happy. So I might have said some words that made him be like, yo, Marnee, chill out. I don't really want to talk to you, because I was pissed. But I was pissed. So and it is me. Marco knows personally how I can fly off the deep end. So like, maybe that was my fault. Maybe I should reach out and apologize, but whatever. I don't know. People break up and people move on. I mean, he's still dating, you know, like he's dating, I'm dating. I don't know. I just like wish I could still like be friends with him, because he was a huge part of my life. So that's what sucks. but I guess that's what happens when you break up.
Yeah.
I don't know though. Does anybody else have those experiences, or is it just me?
Yeah, for sure. Well, I mean, I've been divorced 3 times because apparently that's what I like to do is get married.
3 times.
But I went through a thing with my last ex because my first wife, I had my daughter. My second wife, I had my son. So I still have a connection with them. But the third one, that I just recently, a year ago, got divorced from, I always thought and said that we were going to stay friends. I was like, you know what? I agree with you. We should probably get divorced. It's for the best. But I still want to be able to be friends. And I held on to that like so hard. But the more time that I spent away from her and I got to like hang out with Bree more and even the guys here, like these guys helped get me through all that shit. And I just something shifted in me and I was just like, you know what? It's time for me to let her go. And I felt at peace with. And I don't think that necessarily you and Todd are that way because I am friends with Todd and I feel like I talked to him yesterday, and then me and you were friends, and I've been around with you guys together, and I think that you guys are still going to be able to be cool and be civil and be friends, but I think there's just still a lot of hurt between both of you because
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
it's you guys did spend a lot of time together and things are great, but not only that, like you guys were like a couple for all of us to see, and
Right.
especially with the podcast,
Right.
so I think he just is dealing with it and grieving it with it in a different way.
No, I get it. And I think like what, he found out that I was dating someone, and I think that hurt him, and maybe he thought I moved on too quickly, but then, he was also dating someone, but I think that it was kind of just like a get through the thing. I don't know.
Let's be honest. Let's be truths here. You moved on because you are looking to create a bond with somebody in a relationship. He was not with somebody. He was just banging some chick.
Right.
And I don't know that because he didn't tell me that.
No, right.
That's how guys
I
are.
feel. No, that's how I feel. Like I feel like I wanted to find somebody that like wanted to spend time with me and wanted to do things with me and like, things like that. And I found that. I really did. Like I found that, and I feel like, not saying that Todd didn't want to spend time with me or didn't want to do anything with me, but like there was always something in the background. If it was the podcast, if it was a show, if it was there was always something there. And I know that sounds selfish, but I am a female, and like we do have those, like, I need that, and I needed that, and I was not getting it. And we had a really long talk, and like the night we broke up, and we talked about it on the podcast, the night that we broke up, we literally went out to dinner together and had the best time ever, because I felt like there was like a huge weight lifted off of both of our shoulders. And like we talked the entire time. Nobody was on their phones, like everything like that. So I don't know. I feel like I was just ready to like actually feel loved and again. And because, the quarantine sucked for both of us, and it got us, like a lot of people broke up during quarantine, and it got us. And I don't know. I don't know. I still love Todd with all my heart. Matt knows that. The dude I'm dating, he knows that for a fact. Like he never questioned that. He never ever put up a fight about me recording with Todd, with me still talking to Todd, like nothing. Like I was just talking to him. And I told Matt the other night when we were at dinner, I even brought it up. I was like, I want to reach out to Todd about X right now. And he was like, I think that you should. He's like, I think that that's something that you need to talk to him about. And so, like he doesn't care about that at all. And, I don't know.
Well, just from an outsider's perspective, just because I still follow a lot of Todd's content, but I've never personally had any conversations from him. But it just seems like he's one of these people that's 100% all in on whatever he's doing. And I feel like that's why he left McAfee's, because he wanted to be all in on this other stuff. And he's got so much other things going on. And when things maybe weren't so great, there was like tension, distraction, and he couldn't be all in on both. And I feel
Correct.
like that's probably, from my perspective, probably where that went. And not to say you got left by the wayside, but it's, he had his own professional goals that
Correct.
he wanted to meet. And, that may have just taken a priority. And if I were to guess, once you guys separated, you continuing to communicate almost took him away, because like devoting time to kind of fixing and finalizing that relationship could distract him from this side, which is maybe not the most healthy thing to do, but I could see that is how he deals with it.
See, I feel like you shouldn't do insurance. Like, I feel like this, like relationship counseling, because no, that's 100% correct. And that's something that my mom has said basically from the jump of quarantine. She was like, Marnee, he is focusing on trying to do better for himself, for you, for Bailey, for everybody. Like, you're not going to be number one. And maybe I selfishly was like, I don't know, like, that's not what I wanted. And maybe I'm at fault for that, but that's not what I wanted. I don't want to be number two to a career.
Well, and I don't think that's an unfair ask of fiance at that point either, to want to be number one. I think that's fair.
I, like Marco, have also been married and engaged 900 times. And so when I was married, I think that my marriage left because my career was number one over him, and his career was number one over me. And so we left. And I think when I started to see that with Todd, I was like, I can't go through that again. And I think that was really crummy for me to like say or do or whatever, because that was such a passion of his. But sometimes you have to put yourself first, even if it's for selfish reasons. And I hurt him, and I know I did, but I don't know. Everybody has to live their lives. God, did this just get sad? Fuck.
I think
it's all good.
I think this conversation needed to happen.
I don't know if it's sad. It's real.
And he was my best friend. I could tell that man anything. I could do anything in front of him. I could, whatever, like, no matter what. Todd, I know he loved me with all my heart. And we had a great relationship, but like Flags said, he really loved his career, and that's not what I wanted. I wanted, I just saw, I'm going to bring up TikTok, and y'all know I'm going to bring it up. I just saw this thing, and it was, basically saying like, you work every day and you work really hard and you do all this and you think you're doing it for a reason and you think you're making all this money and bringing this money home. But if you get home one day and your wife's no longer there because she passed away or this, that, and the other, you realize that who cares how many hours you worked? Who cares how many dollars you made? Who cares whatever? Like, you would give all that back to make sure you had an extra minute with that person. And that's kind of the relationship that I want to be in, I guess. I don't know. God, I'm sad. I'm a sad person. What should we talk about now? Wine? Pot?
Yeah. Well, I would just say, like, just to maybe wrap it up a little bit, is like, I'm lucky enough to have found that person that I am able to put first. And thankfully, through COVID, it's been really tough, but I feel like me and my wife have grown closer together as well. So same thing with my daughters. We've been able to build relationships that just because we are closer. And so there's the opposite end as well that can happen. And when you find that right person, that, it just goes to show that maybe Todd wasn't exactly right, which, there's things that make us feel good. And there's things that the puzzle pieces fit, and you got to find the one where the puzzle piece fits. Cause no matter what, if you have the wrong puzzle piece, as good as it might look in that picture, if it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit. So,
I lived with somebody, I was engaged to somebody, and I was the loneliest I've felt like basically ever, and that's no fault to him. He was focusing on, a career. So I don't fault him for that, but that's my feelings. And maybe he felt the other way. Maybe he felt like he was being smothered by me, like, who knows, but you have to look out for number one. I don't know. I still think the absolute world of that man. And I'm so proud of everything he's done. And him and Sean are crushing. Duh. But, I just wish it wasn't radio silence. I guess that's what I wish. I don't know.
I would expect if I was a betting man, which I am, that will change. Just
I hope so.
it's not ideal.
I hope so. And like I said, I mean, like what I found in the guy I'm dating right now is like absurd. Like it's absurd. I found somebody that like literally he drives so far to hang out with me the 4 days that I'm not working, and he gives up a lot to hang out with me, or to do things or take me out to dinner or what. So like, it's special and it's nice and whatever. Like I can tell like the sacrifice he's made and whatever. But so I do know that it's out there, and I do know that like the way I feel now and the way I felt then is different. And so I think that I did make the right choice. But it's still, I mean, breakups suck. And then, the engagement, it just sucks. But
you're happy now. And we're fucking happy you're happy.
Yeah, I'm super happy. And I guess the only thing that I would want to change is to not live with my roommate, but she's the best. She's the best too. Like she texted me, she said, "What time are you getting home? I made an awesome dinner." So that's the shit. But like I'm 31 and I would like to live on my own and have my own things and do that. And but I have these 3 dogs that I need help with because of my job and my hours. And so I can only do that with another person.
Yep.
But
well, we'll invite you when we have our Anomalies meetup, which hopefully happens soon, when we all finally get together at some point.
Has that still not happened?
Still not happened. No.
Nope.
A couple of us have individually met, and Marco, even when Marco came to Indy, I avoided him like the plague, even though he was
Apparently,
3 minutes away from my house.
No, when he stayed, I thought he.
No. I got an air fucking B&B, and then the morning that we were leaving, we went to Top Golf. I was gonna go see Flags.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, he was like, "No, I have everything better else to do."
It was my anniversary. So
oh, that's right. It was your anniversary.
Yeah.
And
Better
he has
shit to do.
tiny humans, dude.
Yes.
So where's the center point of us all meeting up?
Right here.
Mine is Trash Man, Chicago, or
And
I was
Marnee
gonna
has
say
plenty of
Chicago.
family in Chicago.
Quad
Yeah,
City.
I was gonna say Chicago.
I got family in Chicago.
Maybe like
so I think
Rockford.
Chicago.
I think Chicago is the spot. I mean, Ronnie can get to Chicago. It's 2.5 from.
I hate the city.
hate
Tyler
the
can
city.
come to me, and then we can go from
I
me
can
to
fly
Chicago,
directly in.
or that.
Tyler, where are you?
Nebraska, center Nebraska, Kearney.
We should just go to Kearney because that'd be.
I think we should go to Nebraska. I think we should go to Nebraska.
get some beef sticks.
I love Nebraska.
I think we should go to Nebraska. Fuck all our states. Let's go to Nebraska.
Meet up in Omaha.
Yeah, Omaha's the shit.
Omaha,
think-
good time.
Yeah. I've only been to Omaha once. I was like 16.
Will we eat steak?
Fuck
Ugh.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a law, Tyler, but like when we went out in Omaha that week I was there, I was allowed to bring beers out of the bar and like down the road or down the streets to another bar. Are they an open container city like Kansas City?
It's the old market, yeah, and especially a lot
I was
of
gonna say because like
a lot of bar owners own multiple bars across the way. So if you're going to a fellow establishment, they usually don't give a fuck.
that must be it then, yeah. Because like we were all just taking our drinks out of one bar into another. That's such a good feeling.
It's so good. Eating
Flags, where else can you walk out of a bar with a drink? I'm
Vegas.
curious. Here in Indianapolis, can you do that here too?
Yeah, because
That's weird.
since the Super
That's
Bowl
weird.
came and they shut down Georgia, they used to have it used to be a closed container. You couldn't have it out there, but now all of Indiana's open container because of the Super Bowl.
Really?
Yeah.
It's still against the law.
That's lit.
No one
Yeah.
enforces it.
Speaking of the Super Bowl, are we all betting on the Super Bowl? Who's winning the Super Bowl?
Chiefs.
Oh, I'm Buccaneers. They beat the best team in football.
Does anybody hate Patrick Mahomes as much as I do, or am I like on my island by
Just 'cause
myself?
he sponsored by Hunt's Ketchup, I think that's worthy of hating him. But I don't hate.
Tanner, can we agree that
Look at her.
the Browns should have
I hate
definitely
Hunt's
beat
ketchup.
the Chiefs?
Me too. What about the Browns?
The Browns should
No.
have.
Shut the fuck up.
Are you
with
not?
your smoothie
Did
hating
you watch
ass.
the game? Did you watch the game?
We got to wrap up. I'm not going to have Browns talk. Not the week after the Packers lost.
The Browns.
It should have been the Browns Packers Super Bowl. That's all I'm saying.
No.
You're
That's all I'm
so
saying.
far from the fucking reality. It's ridiculous.
Watch. Hey, 2022. Watch.
Oh,
No, are we watching anything in 2022? Who are we watching in 2022?
not
The
Browns.
Jaguars.
Not the Jaguars.
Trevor.
Antichrist.
You don't like his
Fucking
long
sunshine.
hair?
Are you going to have a
Sunshine.
team full of people you hate?
Dude, when the Jaguars were the best, I hated that whole team.
The boat?
I,
Bortles?
I like Blake Bortles. I literally hated everybody else. That whole team made me so angry. They were
Like Lenny?
Fucking
Well-
Leonard Fournette.
I tell you what, when I've been watching the Buccaneers, and every time I watch the Buccaneers, I miss him over and over and over again. No, who is the one? I can't even think of his name right now because
Calais
he's so
Campbell?
unimportant to me. The one, who did he go play for? He was such a fucking jackass. Just
For
so
the-
angry.
Didn't he go to your team, Tyler? The Chargers?
Yes.
Who-
Jalen Ramsey.
There you go.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, he's a jackass.
I love Jalen Ramsey. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm an asshole, but
I put him on. God, I'm so bad with people's names. The same guy. I think he's on the Bucks. That used to play for the Lions. The defensive guy. That's just evil.
Ndamukong Suh.
Oh, I do not like him.
Oh, me neither.
I don't like him at
Yeah,
all.
Tanner, you have a real
Tanner,
reason to
yeah.
hate that guy.
He is really mean too. No, but I think my Jaguars are going to be good. I think Trevor Lawrence is fine. I just hope he lives up to his potential. That's all I hope and pray with all of my might. And I'm just glad we're not getting that Ohio State quarterback with an Ohio State coach. I would have fucking put my head through a wall.
So the NFL draft.
I mean, technically, you have the first pick, so you could take him.
I swear to God, I swear to God, if they take that Ohio State quarterback, I'll burn all my Jaguars stuff. I'm done. No way. I'll become a Bills fan.
So will you come back on around the draft, Marnee?
Yeah. Yeah. Is that in April?
Yeah, I think April.
Why is that so far away?
Well, that's how calendars work. I can't. What do you want me to say to that?
I thought it was going to be like February 14th, like the next week. Like, I don't understand why.
On
we have to
Valentine's
wait.
Day?
Valentine's Day, which is a Sunday, everybody.
But like, why do we have to
Days
wait
Valentine's
after I
Day's a
move
Sunday?
in.
2 months? Are you
Yeah.
talking? Oh, God.
Yes.
We
it
should
is.
wrap up. Marnee has to get up at the ass crack of dawn. I have another obligation tonight. We're getting boring. I'm going on
What's your obligation tonight?
Tone Gordon and Jem's podcast tonight. I've been putting. I've
Oh,
been
that's why we're getting cut
like-
short.
What do you mean cut short, dude? I'm freaking 20 minutes longer than I told you guys I could go.
Look, and I wasn't even complaining about how long because I was enjoying myself, even though I
I'm
got
enjoying it.
sad.
That's why I invited you back.
Thank you.
I want
Thank you for being a phenomenal guest because our host sucks.
You
Even
guys,
though he called me a co-host of my podcast.
you guys want to keep going? I can leave.
Amateur.
Corvette. God, TikTok, man. Does anybody else use TikTok or is it
Oh.
just me?
Yeah,
Legs are huge on it.
Here we go.
Great. All right. Well, you can wrap up and go on your other
Your
podcast. And you can
social, if I remember correctly, is mainly Instagram, and you are Marnee, right?
with 4 E's.
4 E's. And thank you so much for coming on. At JJ
Thank you for having
Flegel,
me.
at Trashman Ronnie, at Tyler Allen, at K Fasa Primo. I'm at Vanilla Gorilla. We are at the Anomalies Pod. We are powered by Pro Sports Extra. And do us a favor, support the pod, support TA. Go to danoseasoning.com, type in Anomalies as the promo code. Get yourself some of the best damn seasoning on the planet. Make your food taste better and your belly happy. And thanks for rocking with us. We are out of here. Peace. Let's fucking go.
Is he?
Oh gosh, I'm so
Wow,
sorry.
Brian.
Don't invite me to your career day.
Yeah, you ate the shrimp and had Jack Daniels, and you got fucked up.
His memory so good, Tyler.